Master bus processing for a slamming rock track in 7 steps. First, let's listen to the track without any processing on the main bus. Step 1. Let's add an SSL bus compressor. And now we aim for 1 or 2 dB of gain reduction. We set the attack on 30 milliseconds, a fast release and a ratio of 2:1. The sidechain filter is set to 90 Hz, just to keep the low end clean and unprocessed. This helps to glue the mix together without squashing it. Let's listen to that. And the needle barely moves. It's just 1 to 2 dBs. Step 2. Tape saturation. Let's grab a virtual tape machine and now we aim for a subtle harmonic color. That helps the mix to feel cohesive and punchy. And we keep it gentle. Let's listen to that. And without. And in. Step 3. Grab any kind of EQ. I like to use one, it's called Hitsville. It's from UAD and it's a very musical EQ. And I just boost 1 dBs of 50 Hz down below for a nice sub. And in the 12K area, 1 dB. Let's listen to that. Without. Just believe. And in. You can barely hear it. It's just for a nice top end and a nice low end. Step 4. MS stereo processing. I like to use the IQ compressor from Hofer and we use it in MS mode and we leave the center completely untouched so that the kick and the snare and vocals stay stable. We only use the sides to boost them 1.5 dB. And that's very important. We use the side chain with a low cut set to 120 Hz. Let's listen to that in solo mode. And we set the output to 1.5 dB. So just the sides get that little lift. Without. Just believe. And in. And also here, you can barely hear it, but the result is a wider stereo image without messing with the mono translation. And with every step, we're just making small moves all along the way. Just tiny little extras. But in the end, it makes a huge difference. Step 5. Let's grab the Oxford inflator. And I use it just 50%. Of course, you can use it just by taste. And it thickens the track before limiting. Let's listen to that. Without. And in. Alright, let's go to step 6, the first limiter. And I like to use the Razor from Steinberg. And we aim for about 3 dBs of gain reduction here. And we set the release to aggressive mode and from my experience that works very well. And without. And I use the Razor just to handle the dynamic peaks before we use the final limiter. So we are limiting in 2 stages. And that brings us to step 7, the final step. Let's grab the Oxford limiter. And here we aim for 1 or 2 dBs of gain reduction. Let's listen to that. Without. And in. And I like to use the enhanced fader just 20%. Let's bring it down and I will dial it in while we're listening to the music. And of course, that's also a matter of taste, but I like it in this setting. And we keep the output trim at -1 dB just to avoid digital clipping. So we are safe here. Alright, let's listen to it again. And now without any main bus processing. And in. Alright, that's it.